Why is the chief architect of Belgrade a Russian? Hello, I'm Golub. And today, in 60 seconds, I'll tell you about who actually shaped the face of Belgrade in the period between the two world wars. And it was a Russian émigré. Nikolay Krasnov was born in 1864. Before the revolution, he was the chief architect of Yalta and the southern coast of Crimea, the author of imperial palaces, state residences, and symbols of the late Russian Empire. Save the video so you don't lose it. After the Civil War, the architect found himself in exile, and in 1922 he came to Belgrade. Here, his talent was immediately noticed by King Alexander I Karađorđević, who personally supported his proposed architectural concept for the new Yugoslav capital. That is why Nikolay Krasnov became the author of key government buildings in Belgrade: the Ministry of Finance building, the Ministry of Forests and Mines, the State Archives, and even the interiors of the Royal Palace in Dedinje, the seat of power, and the legendary Ružička Church. Krasnov didn't just design facades, he created a visual language for the state, strict, imperial, but adapted to Balkan traditions. Krasnov never returned to the USSR and remained in Serbia for the rest of his life. In 1939, he was buried in the Russian cemetery in Belgrade among those who lost their homeland but left a mark on the history of another country. This is not a story about nostalgia, this is a story about contribution. How a Russian émigré helped Serbia establish itself as a state. I will continue my story about the Russian trace in the Balkans. So subscribe. Here, it's only facts.